Hello everyone, welcome back to 20 Minutes Till Dawn, where we're trying to do the Darkness 15 tier levels. I'm going to go back to my old favourite here with Spark and the dual SMGs. Spark producing a lightning on impact for 5 damage, 50% chance of the time. And the SMGs wield 2 rapid shooting guns, upgrades apply separately to each gun, triggers on shoot effects twice. And then if we see what I've done up here with the runes, we've got power for bullet damage and summon damage, elemental barrage, after inflicting freeze or burn 50 times, gain 50% fire rate and reload rate for 1 second per rank. When enemies die while burnt or frozen, there is a 5% chance of their status spreading to nearby enemies, and every third shot has infinite piercing and double bullet size. And then over here, particularly, we have elemental shield, after inflicting freeze or burn 50 times, gain invincibility for 1 second per rank. So we're going to try and get every element under the sun going with our dual SMGs. And you can see that as we fire, on every other shot, one of the 2 bullets has infinite damage and range. So that is the 3rd shot that we fire to get a bullet with infinite damage and range, because the guns are treated as 2 separate entities effectively. Right, so immediately let's get Pyromage going, because we want that burn. Making sure to get as much of this XP as possible as we tour around this small area. Double shot. I'll take some double shot. So that puts us onto 4 bullets at a time. Then we're going to want some ice. We're going to want some speed. But we'll take fire starter. No, we'll take electromage, because the electricity synergizes with our core ability, and so when we get chests out of mini-boss, they may well really impact lightning specifically, rather than other elemental upgrades. That was just bad. I assumed that guy would have died. Egg. Yeah, egg is fire. I'll take egg. Reload rate is going to be important. I really should fire to the end of the clip before reloading, rather than letting the reload get 3/4 of the way along, deciding I'm going to fire the 3 bullets I didn't fire, and then restarting the whole reload process again. Right, we could take Intense Burn, but I'm going to start the Aged Dragon clock ticking. There's our intense fire rate, having set fire to 50 things. Try and get those exploding ones in the back of the pack there. Do some of our work for us. And then loop around for all the XP. When lightning strikes an enemy, there's a 20% chance to automatically refill 3 of your ammo. Now I love this, because with so many ways to produce electricity, we should basically never have to reload again, especially once we get things like Electro Bug. There you go, there's Electro Bug. So that's going to cool down 2 extra bolts of lightning for us. All about the really, really good synergies. Right, There's our first mini-boss. Some run and gun certainly wouldn't go amiss. So we'll take haste in order to unlock run and gun there. We're just so slow while we're firing at the moment, and we want to be able to fire every third lightning strike, deals double damage and generates 1 ammo. We want to be able to fire in near perpetuity because we don't have to reload very much. But to have to stop firing to flee into slightly more open ground means that we're not gonna be putting out as many bullets as we want to. Here's Electro Mastery. All lightning damage increases by 12, or lightning area of effects increased by 75%. It's going to be very good for us. Let's do a slightly wider lap here for a bunch of this XP. Divine Wrath would be even more lightning. I'm going to take Burning Speed, Blazing Speed, because that's even more burning, and we have loads of ways to make lightning, not as many to make burning. There's our dragon. There's another way to make burning for sure. Things getting reasonably quiet as we approach the 15-minute mark, when we'll get that first mini-boss. We've had some speed upgrades, so we might be able to do a reasonable job of dodging out of its way. I would love to get some freeze going as well, but not going to have that option for a little minute, I think. Right, so this guy, we need to flee at angles. As they charge to where you directly were. There's run and gun. That's going to be incredibly helpful. Out of here slightly. Got a zigzag. Ah, got me. At least we got him back. Tome of Rage. Tome of Elements is obviously the one we want. Burn damage halved, increased burn damage, lightning damage, and freeze duration by 35%. Easy choice that. Go around this near empty pen, get the rest of this XP. Dragon Bond, your bullets deal additional damage equal to 10% of your damage. I think an extra bullet behind us is going to be good. Give ourselves as many chances to set things on fire or to freeze stuff when it becomes applicable. There's that really intense fire rate that we get I think it's every 50 times we set something on fire. And because we're generating ammo really fast, we don't have to stop and reload very frequently. Right, let's take Intense Burn now. In really big crowds, it might be the case that we can set 50 things on fire, and then with the really fast fire rate that we produce from that, set 50 more things on fire, particularly if we pick up ice as well, and we could set things on fire and freeze them to double the count that we get going on. Give me more lightning. It's only going to be when our shield is up, but I anticipate it being up for a majority of the remaining time. Things are going pretty well at this point. Infinite ammo, fire directly into the crowd as much as possible. This firing directly into the crowd is where most of the XP is going to be. There is Frost Mage. I'll gladly grab that. Now we have all the elements on our side. Some more magnetism wouldn't be bad. Help get all this XP that we're generating slightly further afield from our person. I mean, there is magnetism. We're not gonna need Ice Shard because that's when shooting your last ammo, and we're very unlikely to shoot our last ammo. Igniting Lens is like fine. Fanfire when shooting your last ammo. Again, unlikely to fire our last ammo, so I'll take the extra pickup range. Go around collecting whatever XP I can see at the most extreme end of the map. Attack into the crowd for a bit. Clearly no problems going on here at the moment. Trained dragon attack speed? Sure. The dagger is less good to us because the dagger does our bullet damage, and we halved our bullet damage to increase our elemental damage, so less important for us right now on this build. What I do want is power shot, not so much for the damage, but to get to splinter, because I think all of those splinters can impact ice and fire and lightning when they occur. Although fire rate increase of 25% when we're generating our own ammo is really good. What else? Ghost Friend is like fine. I think I'll take Frostbite. I'm just tearing into these crowds. Approaching the 10-minute mark when we expect another mini-boss to arrive, or it might just be... I get confused with the timings when I think about it too much. It might just be when the brains turn into leeches, isn't it? Reload rate, I do not need. Bullet speed, I don't really need either. So I'll take a dagger. As much as I just said it's not great, it's not going to do us any harm to have it. Shield is back. That means we're doing a little bit more lightning damage as well. Bullets bounce once, fire rate increase, bullet damage down, or fire rate increase, max ammo +1, bullet speed +1. I'll take the bouncing bullets, please. That will surely cause more instances of fire and lightning and ice, which is no bad thing. Okay, here's the last of the big brain crowd. here comes Team Leech with Wings. Just gonna go hoover up what XP I can find. Increase bullet damage and move speed by 10% every 10 seconds. Yeah, seems about the only actually helpful thing. At the very, very edge fringe of the XP is going to have to be left, I think. There's always going to be a stray bullet or some really errant lightning that gets someone really far away. Whereas I'm really in it for the denser stuff. We're moving very fast now, thanks to that extra 40% movement speed. There's our mini-boss over on the left-hand side of your screen. Glare, Ghost Friend, Refraction, and Divine Blessing. Bullets that travel through your lens get +2 bounce. Sure, it'll happen sometimes. I'm not going to try and force it because that's a recipe for not paying enough attention. But between the bullets we're firing forward and the bullets that get fired behind us should be an adequate time. Try and clear out this crowd a little. There's the really good fire rate working for us. Now last time I wasn't able to kill this coughing until the 5-minute mini-boss had already arrived. But there it goes, so you can see comparatively how much extra damage we're doing. Bullet damage down, lightning damage +50%. Sure thing. My bullets now are just a vessel to summon lightning through, really. Right, back to our XP crawl, nearly at 27. There it is. Pickup range +20%. Summon damage. What summons do we have? A dragon and a knife, and I think the lens counts as a summon, but I don't know if a bonus to summon damage is going to impact anything. So give me some more pickup range to get the odd bits of XP that are around the place. Just go attack into the crowd because I can. Yeah, this is going very smoothly. And we'll swing round and come down a bit. Try and fetch some of the XP we generated on our walk up, although fire into the really dense crowd will do me just fine. Look out for trees. They'll occasionally be in the way, which is not ideal for us. But just look at it carve through. You are no match for me, winged leeches. Right, what do we even want at this point? More pickup range, more bullet speed, more movement speed. I guess more pickup range will be fine. Sometimes what I'll do in situations like this is just stand still. let the enemies try and work towards me, and it just creates a great big halo of XP where the limit of our reach is. And so we'll keep the crowds at bay where we are, and then when it is time to break out of this spot, there'll be a great big helping of XP just waiting for us, which is nice. Stay away, you're fine. We've got 20 seconds until that 5-minute mark when the next mini boss will come in. And that's going to be when we're going to need to move, almost certainly. This crowd's going to thin out a lot at that time as we kill them. Very few are going to spawn in behind them, because the game wants to give us an opportunity to be able to move in this confined space in relative safety. What do I want? A fire starter to shoot out a giant fireball every now and again. Seems lovely. There's those heaps of XP I was talking about. Straight up to level 30. Soothing warmth. When you inflict burn, there is a 0.05% chance to heal you for 1 HP. I don't know how likely we're going to be able to make use of it, because if we go down from 3 HP to 1 HP, because enemies do double damage now, we will have to get 2 HP back, which is going to be a bigger ask. Oh, choices, choices. When you inflict freeze, also inflict burn for 6 damage. When lightning strikes an enemy that is burning, create an explosion that deals 25 damage. That sounds like more fun. Look out for the lasers as we run by. Right, this guy can't be long for this world, can they? Fence is down. Another mini boss spawns in the shape of that dragon. I'd just like the laser guy to be dead, really, is all I ask. Our lightning and our fire and our ice is doing a great job on the big crowds. There goes one of them. Fire rate increase, spread increase, bullet damage down, knockback down. I don't know if fire rate would be good for producing way more lightning strikes. Tome of Summoning, Tome of Speed. This doesn't reduce our max HP, so I'm going to go with a fire rate of 66% is going to mean that we're going to be able to create way more lightning strikes, which is going to result in more lightning, being more damage, being more crowd clear out. Siege, shooting when standing still has a 33% chance not to consume ammo. I don't think I need it. Let's go with Igniting Lens. This is why I love the dual SMGs so much. We just got hit by something. I don't know what. Possibly that tree. Well, that tree does not exist anymore. Alright, we're now on 1 hit to die, which is terrifying. Oh no, we got it back thanks to that thing. I can't remember what it's called. Soothing warmth. I guess it never occurred to me that a tree would do 1 damage to us rather than all the other sources of damage doing 2 at this point. Lightning strikes also inflict burn for 3 damage per second. Lovely. Just so much burn and lightning and everything else going on. 2 minutes and 40 remaining. Just heaps and heaps of XP out here for the taking. More fire rate. And never a need to reload again. Also because we now have 73 max ammunition. So even if we did have to reload, it wouldn't be very often. What else do we have? More reload, bullet spread increase. I guess I'll take focal point. All of the effect of your magic lens is doubled and the lens size is halved. Now we have these giant bullets coming out of our lens. Because we are able to kind of curate this large, lofty circle for ourselves, we can almost follow our lens as we choose to where to attack. If I could not lose my cursor in the crowd. Go on a quick XP run. Make sure we don't get shot by that bullet in front of us there. Give me more pickup range. Right now, really my only concern is getting to higher levels to increase my score, I think. Firing off into the densest part of the crowd, as ever. Now, like 2 errant bullets and this could all be over, but I'm hopeful. What else do we have? Sharpen, I suppose. Yeah, this is just fine. 50 seconds to go. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. I feel like this is going to be towards the last of the easy ones, getting these Darkness 15 achievements. Like, I think the grenade launcher shouldn't be too difficult, because the grenade launcher has really high bullet damage, and that translates into really high summon damage for a lot of things. But some of the other characters that I'm not so good with, it'll be an interesting time. 10 seconds to go. I don't know if we can get to level 39 in that time. We can try. Not going to make it, doesn't look like. But there's SMG Mastery and Thunder God. So 2 more in... Oh, excuse me. 2 more in red. And so join me next time. We'll pick another hero and another weapon and continue working on getting all these achievements. For now, thank you ever so much for watching. If you're enjoying the series, please do consider subscribing or hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, you can put those down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.